Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of MaineLife Off Season. I'm your host Connor, and this show is all about highlighting some of Maine's best summer and fall tourist destinations, but visiting those places in the winter time to find out what life is all about. We want to uncover the importance of community as locals invite us into their Maine lives during the off season.
Belfast is, I think, a lot of fun to be a business owner. You know, it's a really interesting, vibrant community.
I'm trying to offer people what I get from rowing, which is a good fitness outlet, wellness, peace. The water itself is very healing.
We're so disconnected, and people just want to have a moment that they feel alive and healthy and well. And so this is helping a lot of people do that.
So not only am I just staying in a vacation rental or a hotel, I'm staying in a yurt.
You know, our weekdays are a little bit quieter, but weekends, you know, we're full house. Friday, Saturday, Sunday even sometimes. So, and we do a lot of live music too, so that's helped. A lot of people come down in their parkas and hats and mittens and watch live music.
Hi, I'm John Rennie. Thanks for joining us on MaineLife Off Season. I hope you enjoy this Maine adventure. Well, you know, I think the secret is that we live here, so we know what you need. So we have things that people in Maine need because we live here too and we need them. So I think that makes it very special for us.
All right, folks, so today's adventure brings us to the beautiful area of Belfast, known to many tourists as one of the best spots to stop for a vacation in the warmer months, but the locals that live here, they have plenty going on year-round, and we're going to meet some of those folks today. Our first stop is going to be here at the best place in town for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Nathaniel, owner of Downshift Coffee. We're at 39 Main Street in downtown Belfast. Downshift Coffee started during the pandemic. We opened in May of 2020. We envisioned opening a coffee shop and a bike shop with CG bikes. In the fall of 2019, the pandemic started as we were doing renovations on this beautiful historic Main Street space. The first year, we had a takeout window only, and then opened for real in June 2021. We roast all of our own coffee, a number of single origin coffees and some blends, so we can feature those in the espresso drinks and all of our brewed coffee, iced coffee, etc. Yeah, right now we're roasting 4 or 5 single origin coffees all over the world, so Tanzania, Java, Honduras, Costa Rica, and then our espresso blend for all of our espresso drinks, a house blend, and right now we're featuring a winter blend, which is our dark roast. And all of our baked goods are all made in-house from scratch daily, so cookies, scones, and the occasional cinnamon rolls and pizza. Front half of the space here is the coffee shop. The bike shop, CG Bikes, is in the back, year-round bike shop. They rent bikes, do service and repairs, sell new and used bikes. The coffee bike shop combination there's a few around the country. I think we're the only ones in Maine doing that. And featuring both bikes and coffee, it's a great combination. That was a big part of the goal of both of our businesses. Summertime is busy here, so there's usually a line all day. Winter's a little different, you know, a little slower. We're able to actually talk to customers. You know, people can come in, relax, get a table, and you know, enjoy everything we have to offer at a little slower pace. The community support's been tremendous. I mean, as I said, you know, we opened during the pandemic. We were just doing takeout. I was thrilled last winter that people would wait in line in, you know, 15-degree weather to get a cup of coffee from our takeout window. So the community really got us through the pandemic, and now that we're, you know, nearing hopefully the end of it, we've been able to open up, and it's great to just have regulars that we know, see every day, come in for their coffee to get their day started. Belfast is, I think, a lot of fun to be a business owner. You know, it's a really interesting, vibrant community. And so we're able to really have a really, you know, kind of unique mix of customers and a lot of support from Main Street businesses. We've got a really vibrant Main Street. So a lot of the customers I have are the other business owners downtown who come in, and we're able to support each other, you know, throughout the year. Next time you're in Belfast, please come in and visit Downshift Coffee. We're open 7 days a week. We'd love to see you for the best coffee in town.
I know some of you are thinking it might be a bold move to get an iced coffee on a cold winter's day in Maine, but not as bold a move as what one Belfast woman is up to down on the waterfront, even in the snow.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nicole Luttrell, and we're here at Front Street Shipyard at the dock in Belfast, Maine, and I am the founder, owner of Dory Woman Rowing, and we're gonna go out for a row. Dory Woman Rowing is a unique, one-of-a-kind rowing service here in Belfast, Maine. And I'm a licensed Maine guide. I became a guide last year in order to start this business. And what I offer are rowing lessons, guided rowing tours, and seasonal specialty rows. For example, I did a witch's row at Halloween. I did a solstice row in December, and I did a sweetheart row at Valentine's Day. And I offer rows for individuals, so it can be one-on-one, but I can also bring out pairs and trios of people as well. My boat, Sorcière, which is a 19.5-foot Swampscott dory, traditional style wooden boat designed in the 1840s to 1850s, seats up to 4 people, myself included. So I grew up in landlocked upstate New York, the granddaughter of a dairy farmer, never stepped in a boat pretty much in my entire life, outside of maybe fishing on the river once or twice, until I came to Belfast, Maine. In rowing with my friends, I so enjoyed taking people out on the water, and I rowed, last winter I was rowing anywhere between 4 and 6 times a week, believe it or not. It was a pretty mild winter, good for rowing. I started saying, like, what if I could make this a business? And also to bring it to people that have never been out on the water, that have never rowed before. So yeah, what I do is when I get someone out here, I generally, after we get away from the docks, is I actually have them come to oars, and coming to oars means you put your oars in your oar locks, and I have them get acclimated to the boat. So I can see, their comfort level and what they're doing, and then start to give them some instruction. This is when I have a lesson. And even on the guided tours, people can row if they want to. And there's been very few people that haven't wanted to try rowing. So a lot of my booking, I have an online booking system, and I do a lot of my marketing and promotion there. I'm also a photographer and a filmmaker, so I document all of my rows, and so I've got lots of content to source from. I try to keep my website up to date with really beautiful imagery from all different seasons. And right now, we're in the off season, which is winter. I'm trying to offer people what I get from rowing, which is a good fitness outlet, wellness, peace. The water itself is very healing. And also the opportunity to observe wildlife. This time of year, the winter into the spring transition, we have lots of bird life in the harbor and the bay, and some seals too, and river otters. So I think it's really like a whole body, whole mind and spirit experience. You're working your body, but out here, you're able to let go and find some peace. And I think we all need that in our lives, and especially during these difficult, turbulent times that we're in. Thanks for coming out for a row with me on this snowy, blustery day. If you want to learn more about my services, go to dorywomanrowing.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Hope to see you in the boat.
Hey, welcome back to MaineLife Off Season. My name is Jackie Stratton, and you're here in Montville with Cedar Grove Sauna. Cedar Grove Sauna is a wood-fired sauna rental. We've got a stationary sauna and a mobile sauna as well, and it started in the winter of 2020, so like right in the middle of the pandemic. Business has been great. It's growing, and I have been getting more and more interest. People want to get cozy and have something to do. I've actually purchased a shell and finished out the interior and exterior myself, and there's a wood stove, and so it's heated to about 180 to 200 degrees, and people come and stay in there for about 15 minutes till their body tells them that they're done, and then they cool down. And so they cool down either in the tub, which you'll see in a moment, or just standing outside, rolling in the snow, and then they go back in and get hot again and just back and forth for 90 minutes. I started this business because I love the sensation of doing it. I feel so alive, and I think it's really good medicine for everybody. We're so disconnected, and people just like want to have a moment that they feel alive and healthy and well, and so this is helping a lot of people do that. So most winters in Maine are the off season. For us, it's the on season. We go from about October through May, and I'm doing about 40 sessions a week, and so mostly weekends and then on full moons, and we fill up. People love coming here. So we have an Airbnb on site. It's in a restored chicken barn, and it's wood-fired as well. And so people come and stay the night and sauna, and then when they're done and all relaxed, they just wander down the hill and sleep like a baby. Everyone who comes, I try to speak with them when they leave, because I love hearing what they say. They're all just this puddle of joy, and they're melty, and they just feel really good in their bodies. Their muscles are relaxed, and people say that they need to treat their bodies well, and they just keep coming back because it feels amazing. So people can find out more either on social media, on Instagram or Facebook, or our website, cedargrovesauna.com, where we have an automated booking system and photos and information about what people need to know. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hi, this is Jaeger from Berlin City Auto Group. We believe that our community is stronger when we face challenges together. Over the past year, we were able to raise $71,000 for 25 schools across New England. These grants went to special teachers and classrooms to support a variety of needs. Some as simple as clothing and boots, to outdoor activity center, and even a self-sustaining lettuce farm. To learn more and nominate your school, visit berlincity.com.
Hi, I'm Laura, and I've worked here at Rennies for 4 years. Rennies has wonderful products, everything from the $1 shoelace to the $99 Carhartts and everything in between. It has so much to offer. It's wonderful. If I were to go on my ideal Maine adventure, it would be snowshoeing through the forest on a snowy day, and then stopping in a clearing and drinking some hot cocoa. That would be my ideal Maine adventure. Rennies, a Maine adventure, do 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 do.
Maine is a lifestyle destination. With over 3,500 miles of coastline, lakes, mountains, and four-season recreation, there's a reason Maine is known as vacation land. At Harcourts Waterfront and Fine Properties, we're the Maine real estate lifestyle experts. If you're thinking about moving to Maine, we can help you not only find a property, but the perfect home to fit your lifestyle. Contact us today to make your dream of living in vacation land come true. Harcourts, we're with you all the way.
At Aristotle, we specialize in bra fit, so we work with women on a one-on-one basis to provide them comfortable, well-fitting bras for their everyday life, as well as for those moments of fun. And although someone might look at this store and what we do and think, oh, it's just a lingerie store, I challenge you to think about what lingerie is in completely different terms. Because for a woman, it's the first layer she puts on her body every day. And it's going to set the tone for not only how she goes about her day, but how she feels about herself. And that's always going to have a ripple effect in her life and the lives of her loved ones and those that she reaches every day.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope you enjoyed that sauna tour with Jackie. Now we're here in Stockton Springs, just a few minutes up the road from Belfast, where we'll be staying tonight, and we're going to be staying in style. Check this place out.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelsey Liversidge and welcome to Stockton Harbor Yurts. We are located in beautiful Stockton Springs. Our family started a 6-yurt campus a couple years ago and we're super excited to welcome guests here. Stockton Harbor Yurts is a 34-acre campus. Right now we have 5 operating yurts. We plan to have 6 in total. We are open year-round for short-term rentals. Typically, minimum night stay differs between summer peak season and the winter. So all of the yurts are set up the same as far as the interior layout goes. They all have a full bath with a stall shower, a kitchenette with a stove, an oven, and all that. But they're each named after local Maine birds. So we have cardinal, we have loon, we have bluebird. So we are trying to stick with those themes. So the majority of cardinal, all red furniture, and we use reclaimed furniture when we can because it's the socially responsible thing to do. So in the winter, it does slow down a little bit, but what makes it really nice is you might come and have the whole campus to yourself. We definitely have a lot of weekend getaways this time of year. Last minute, I just want to get away, especially from Maine residents will come up and get a weekend, a little staycation, and there is plenty of stuff to do in the area as well. You know, there isn't really any short-term lodging in Stockton Springs, and so this was a really good opportunity to bring in not only short-term or a place that people can stay in short-term for all of the families that live here and have, you know, families who are visiting, but also a really cool experience. So not only am I just staying in a vacation rental or a hotel, I'm staying in a yurt. So guests who come to stay with us this time of year, they have really found that not only is it very quiet, but although they had all these plans to go out and explore, they really enjoy just staying in the yurt because of how cozy, warm, and clean it is. We try to provide games if we can, and although there is no Wi-Fi, it's a great time to connect with the person that you're traveling with, play a couple games, make a really great meal, and just enjoy your stay. So in addition to Stockton Harbor Yurts, we also run the Club Marina and Bar, which is just a short walk away for any of our guests staying with us here. We serve craft cocktails, organic wines, as well as amazing food. So come on by, check out the Club Marina and Bar, which also has a waterfront view and a deck overlooking the bay in the summer. Thanks everyone for stopping by Stockton Harbor Yurts. Check us out on our website, stocktonharboryurts.com, or on social media. We have quite a bit of availability in the spring. Come on by in the summer or next winter.
All right, it is nice and toasty in that yurt. Okay, Johnny, so we're situated for the night at our place to stay, and now we're heading back into downtown Belfast, where we're gonna have a nightcap at one of the best local breweries.
A Maine adventure to me is what our stores are all about. I don't think there's any other group of stores that has new merchandise coming to their stores 5 days a week. We do. Every day there's trucks pulling up to our stores. They have stuff that's refilling what we sold, and they also have new things. So that makes it just exciting. It's not like you go in to see the same thing week after week. It's all different. So that's really, I think, our forte, is that we just, something's different all the time, it's always changing, and it's always new. And that's what people want. They want new.
Hi, I'm Dan.
I'm Kathleen, and welcome to Marshall Wharf Brewing Company on Belfast Bay. Marshall Wharf Brewing is a locally owned and operated small brewing company in Belfast Bay. Originally, Marshall Wharf opened in 2007, and we took over ownership in 2020.
So yeah, we have a small tasting room in the front of the building, which we haven't utilized much because of COVID. So most of our business has been out here in the beer atrium and the beer garden in the summertime. We have 7 fermenters, so we're limited on what we can brew. They're always full. We're always trying to keep up with the consumption, especially in the summertime. And then this time of year, we do a lot of canning. We have to be conscious of the flood, high tides and storms, because we do take on a little bit of water on the floor, but nothing major, and we're prepared for it. So we have 23 beers on tap right now, and we try to keep 18 to 20 on tap all summer long. And we're distributing some of our beers now out to beer stores and have been for a year now, and that's going well. Yeah, business has been great. And in the wintertime, we turned the beer garden into the beer atrium. We put a plexi plastic roof on the top of it and plexiglass all around it, so you get the natural light and you get a nice view of the harbor still. And people loved it. We did it for COVID because we were in a pinch. We needed to still sell our product, and it really worked out, so we decided to do it again this year. In the summertime, it turns into an open venue. All of this comes down, and then we just hang a sail over the beer garden to keep the sun off and to keep the rain off, and work that way through the summer. The support has been great. I mean, people loved it last year. A lot of people, had expressed it was where they felt safe, during those COVID months, because we had a lot more open air in here last year, and we kept it that way, so it was a little bit chillier than this year, if you can imagine. But yeah, it was so phenomenal. That's why we stuck with it this winter and keep it rolling. Our weekdays are a little bit quieter, but weekends, we're full house. Friday, Saturday, Sunday even sometimes. So, and we do a lot of live music too, so that's helped. A lot of people come down in their parkas and hats and mittens and watch live music.
So we try to hold the same hours in the off season because we are such a small community, and this is one of the very few places that our friends and colleagues can come and hang out, and we've gotten a really great response from everyone because of that. I mean, some of the Christmas parties that people didn't feel comfortable having indoors, they had here because it's warm, but it's open air. And so we just thought we'll keep it going. And we're constantly experimenting with different beers. Our head brewer is really creative and curious, so we're always brewing something new. And in the wintertime, we have time to experiment with those things. But in the summer, we're really, really busy and not able to do as much sort of experimenting with different styles of beer.
Thanks for stopping by Marshall Wharf and seeing us, and we hope to see you in here soon for a beer.
Nathaniel, thanks for the hospitality this morning at Downshift, and thanks for showing us where the best cup of coffee in Belfast is.
Happy to have you there. Thanks for visiting.
Nicole, thanks for taking us out in the beautiful boat of yours. The weather was a little iffy, but we got it done.
Hey, I appreciate your adventurous spirit on that snow row.
Of course, Johnny had fun as well. Dan, thank you for sharing this space with us and some of the best brews in town.
Thanks for stopping to see us. We're glad to have you and enjoy this wonderful brew that we make.
Cheers. Cheers to Belfast and Waldo County.
Woo! Yeah. Cheers, yes. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of MaineLife Off-Season. Thanks so much for tuning in, and a huge thank you to our presenting sponsor, Rennies. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Places and Spaces Maine, or on Facebook at MaineLife Media. And of course, be sure to tune in next week for another Maine adventure. All right, first take. Probably not going to be good. First on camera take of the day. Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. We hope you enjoyed that sauna tour with Jackie. Now we're here in Stockton Springs, just a few minutes up the road from Belfast, where we'll be staying tonight, and we're going to be staying in style. Check this place out. That wasn't bad. I think my hands were a little... I don't know what I was doing with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands.
So yeah, this is a pretty unique opportunity to be out in the snow like this. Okay, so as I mentioned, there are different commands with traditional wooden boats, so I was a little bit up, just so you know, Johnny. So you're gonna be, toss it right behind Johnny, all the way in, that's right. Okay.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of MaineLife Off-Season. I'm your host, Connor, and this show is all about highlighting some of Maine's best summer and fall tourist destinations, but visiting those places in the wintertime to find out what life is like and all about. And yeah. All right, that's what I want to say though. Good to go?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And we can do this a few times, so don't worry if anybody, I might mess up. So
Right.
Always a possibility. I usually do. Thank you. Thank you. Well, Nathaniel, thanks for the hospitality this morning at Downshift and showing us where the best cup of coffee in town is.
Happy to have you there. Thanks for having. Or thanks for. All right.
It's all good. It's all good.